Stretch out the dreams from my mind. Granny's got the scoop, let's unwind. Birds are chirping, singing their tune. Mystery of the day coming soon. Cup of tea and a buttered scone. Start the day, we're never alone. Good morning, rise and shine. Granny's here with stories so fine. Good morning, off we go. To greet the world with a happy glow.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning so far. Grab your coffee, your tea, your cappuccino, your espresso, your juice, whatever it is you drink. Let's get started. We always start out with our spotlight on the missing with Granny. And today we're talking about a 16-year-old female who was last seen in Memphis, Tennessee. She's been missing since September 16th, 2024, guys. 5 feet 7 inches tall, 175 pounds, black hair, and brown eyes. She looks quite a bit older to me than 17, but there you have it. Let's see, there's really nothing else about her, what she's wearing when she went missing, where she went missing from, nothing. So if you know anything, please call the Memphis Police Department, 911, or GBI, 1-800-GBI-FIND. Our missing kids, guys, they're our hearts, and we need to find them. Our children are our future, and we should not have so many missing children. 2,300 missing children every day in the United States. Our next child is, I'm not sure how to say her name, Catherine Barrio Chun. She's been missing since March 27th, 2025, so about a month now. She was last seen in Antioch, Tennessee, which is like a suburb of Nashville. 16-year-old female, 5 feet 1 inches tall, 125 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. She was last seen in the area of Shady View Drive in Antioch. So nothing about what she was wearing on that day. So again, guys, please, if you see something, say something. If you know something, say something. Keep your eyes open for our missing kids, guys. Thank you so much for that. All right. So we are going to be talking about a disturbing case. A mother who actually denied that she had a son named Sasha Staples. Actually denied it to the police. Even after they found the birth certificate in her home, she still denied it. And then they found his body in a trash can in her garage. By the time that they found his body, he had been gone 7 months, guys. Horrible. I'm going to share my screen and we are going to watch Law and Crime. All credit to them. Anytime that I show a video, guys, the link will always be in the description of my video, okay? Just so you're aware. Let's go ahead. This is the trash can. This is actual footage of where they found this child.
Promise me that you'll take this to your grave.
It's 9:21 p.m. in Rock Island, Illinois, when officers respond to a welfare check that's far from routine.
How can I help you? Hi.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know?
No,
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS and
What?
and kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
37-year-old Sasha Staples wastes no time denying the accusation and has an idea of who might be setting her up.
My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is, this girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
Okay.
it's been a constant.
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at, I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at,
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in
come
your
on
basement.
now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of
No,
here?
you need a search warrant to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if we have to investigate it. No matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated.
No, I get it. That's what
that is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is.
Be careful what you wish for. Sushi asked for a warrant, and that's exactly what officers delivered the next day.
So the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion?
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No, I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my information and stuff like that. And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there.
I told you my identity was stolen. My taxes were illegally filed. I went through a whole thing with the IRS. That was not me.
But who was this Zion that was interviewed by DCFS up in Chicago, right in the presence of all your other children?
There was no one
Zion
interviewed.
Staples.
No one was interviewed. Where did you say someone named Brian Staples was interviewed?
So, guys, she is caught. They have basically told her that Zion was there when DCS came there to their home in Chicago, right? And she's just outright lying about it, right? It's amazing to me. And one thing I will say is that the home looks very nice, guys. Very nice home.
It was.
Because the call was made about my son by his father.
Yes.
It was never made about a
But they
Zion
talked.
Staples.
They talked.
But when they went there, there
DCFS did a
was.
report.
The only child that they spoke to, because it was regarding him, was
Zion and you at the residence.
they spoke with myself, and they spoke with Mr. Owens at the time. They did not, they took pictures of everyone that was in the house. Yes, we had frequent visitors. We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion.
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits. Listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from,
I haven't
and
received
then-
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
understated.
has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting probably getting food stamps or
But
something.
they're getting food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Hey, by the way, as you're watching this, what are the body cams on Law and Crime Proof? Maybe that the world is scary and unpredictable. Sushi insists it's a mix-up. Officers hunt to uncover any trace of Zion existing.
Okay, are we going to find anything in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
But this is what's going to happen here. We're going to end up going on a manhunt looking for some Zion. Because now we got this allegation.
Because in our eyes, this kid exists.
Yeah, 100%. And if the kid doesn't exist, the kid doesn't exist. If it's a family member's kid that you're claiming to get a little extra cash, hey, I ain't going to hold that against you. I understand that. It's a reasoning how people survive. It's tough. You got 4 here. I mean, you get a bigger tax return at the end.
I have 4 children here that I don't get no help with. Okay.
But that's what they're saying. Is somebody else claiming your kids on so they can claim 9 kids and get aid and come here? Is it because the public health is telling us that the aid is under this address, under these kids' names, right?
Yep.
And that there's funds coming in from it. And that's public health. If there's a kid that we can go I don't care if it's here, in Indiana, Chicago, whatever, we can send somebody and say, yep, I am Zion Staples, and this
Anybody can do that.
and it's another officer. Let me finish. No. Let me finish here. Let me finish here. Okay. If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child.
At that moment, officers discover a clue that suggests Zion is more than just a name.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth certificate.
For Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child. It's found in your room.
We
along with the Social
need
Security card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop
lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid?
So now they found a birth certificate, right? With his name on it. And they know it's over. And she still will not tell them. She goes into stories about she knows people who can fake documents, and she did that to just get extra money. But then she decided not to do that, and so she gave it to somebody else. On and on and on. Scary situation, guys. Remember that they were executing the search warrant right here as they were interrogating her. She did lawyer up, right? But this woman absolutely denied her son. Let's go to this point right here.
She then stated to me, I said, why, what happened? And she was like hesitant to bring it out and tell me. She then told me that her son she was gone from the house, and she told me that her son had shot himself.
And who do you know her son as?
Zion.
Okay.
She stated that he shot himself. At the time, he was 9 years old. I said, what do you mean he shot himself? How did he get, I asked her some questions like, how did he get a gun? Like, how did that happen? She explained to me that she had just stepped out to run some errands, and she received a call from her daughter saying that Zion was gone, and weeks went past. I asked her again about it. Then she started busting out in tears, and she said, she told me she never turned it in. She feared that they would take her kids away, and she was scared to lose everything. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said she still had them there. She told me she purchased a burning barrel from Home Depot or something like that you burn leaves and stuff in, and she stored them in that. I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, he was stored in that in her basement. She never showed me. I never seen it. She never actually showed me exactly where it happened in the house. She just told me it happened in her room. And that's why she redid her room, and we would have conversations about her moving and stuff like that, and how she wanted to move out the house, and maybe if she can move out the house and just put it behind her and no one would never know about it. And then she said that she would just have to live with it.
Zion's body had been in the trash can for over 7 months when police discovered it. An autopsy revealed he died from a gunshot wound. Sasha Staples pled guilty to endangering the life of a child and was sentenced to 2 years in prison.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. Allegedly, she had called a friend, told her friend that she went out, ran errands, and when she came home, Zion had hit himself in the head with a bullet. Instead of doing anything about it, she put him in the trash can and left him there and denied everything to the police. Okay. That's what he died of. But she totally, guys, why would a mother do that? Why would a mother totally deny that she had a child? That blows my mind. It really does. I don't understand that. And if I mean, she even went so far to say that she cleaned up her room, changed it, probably painted, whatever, right? I don't know. Very sad. And 2 years in jail. So obviously the police didn't think that she did it to him. I don't know. I'm confused on this one, guys. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Be respectful. We do not show hate on this channel. We can agree to disagree, right? Completely. That's not a problem. But just do not show hate or be disrespectful in any way. I want to thank you for being here with me today, for keeping the spotlight on children. That's what this is all about, guys. Our children are our future. So please, please hit the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and change it to all so that you are notified when we go live, which is most nights about 5 p.m. Central Time. We'd love to have you there. We're building a wonderful community that's drama-free, and we'd love to have you. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at grannyscrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.